Hi guys, in this video I'm going to tell you about my experience with mastitis. Mastitis totally sucks. You suck, mastitis. It's actually recommended that you nurse your baby even with mastitis. We're out for a walk and I'm feeling better. I gotta say, whew, mastitis is no joke. It's no joke. So basically what happened was I got a 102.2 fever, and then I kept checking it and it was going higher and higher, and the highest it got was to 102.5. And so I called the midwife and she said that I don't need to start off with antibiotics. She actually suggested that I drink as many fluids as I can, I feed as much as I can. Luckily my son is very willing to do that. He's like, what, more food? Yes, please, actually. I just ate 10 minutes ago. Yes, I'm hungry again. He's got my husband's appetite. And then she said, in addition to feeding him a lot, I was also pumping too. And then she said my fever would probably break in a day. I'm now eating my hair. That's gross. I know, I stopped moving and you're not happy about that, huh? Saying, Mama, why did you stop moving? Why did we stop moving? Anyhow, I was told to do warm compresses. And in addition to the warm compresses, I was told to use castor oil and to do massages. And that seemed to do the trick. I did have a red patch under my breast, my left boob. And it felt like a major bruise, and I had flu-like symptoms, and I was hot and cold at the same time, and body aches, and it was really uncomfortable. And the hardest part is, like, you still have to take care of your baby. So luckily my husband, when he got home from work, kind of took over and helped with all that, but it was not fun. So I'm not completely past. Sure, car, drive by with loud music. I'm not trying to film a YouTube video or anything. I'm not totally out of this dark space with this mastitis. I'm still dealing with it, but it's less than 24 hours later and it's so much better. So that's the good news. The reason I got mastitis to begin with is because I've been doing, as I mentioned in my last video, gentle sleep coaching. This is not crying it out. This is not hardcore sleep training, none of that. When my baby cries and he sticks out his bottom lip and has tears, like, makes me want to cry, so I'm definitely not doing that. And he's, you know, only 5 weeks yesterday, so that would be highly inappropriate. But I've just been doing some gentle coaching, which mainly consists of getting him to eat full meals every 2 to 3 hours during the day, instead of having like 5-minute nursing sessions every 30 to 60 minutes, which is kind of snacking. And he was doing a little bit more of that in the beginning, and that's normal. But I wanted to sort of encourage him to eat full meals during the day so that he would be more full, and then naturally what happens is they tend to need to eat less at night. And so what ended up happening was he did so good that he slept 7 hours, and I was not expecting him to sleep 7 hours. So I went really long without nursing because I also slept, and when I went that long without nursing, my body got mastitis. So good news, got lots of sleep, bad news, got mastitis. The way that I would do the compresses is I would take castor oil and I would massage it on my breast, everywhere but the nipple, basically, because I wanted him to be able to nurse and not like be drinking the castor oil. And then I would take a really, really, really hot wet washcloth and I would apply it around my entire breast, and I would wipe off the castor oil. Castor oil does stain, just so you know. I would wipe off the castor oil, and then I would either pump or nurse him after, and I would massage my breast with the wet washcloth. So hopefully that makes sense, but that seemed to help a lot. And so you're allowed to take ibuprofen, she said. I did that. I took ibuprofen and that made a big difference. My fever broke. I took 2 personally. I'm not prescribing anything to anybody, but I took 2 ibuprofen at the first site of my fever, and then I took 2 ibuprofen again 4 hours later, and then I didn't take it after that at all. And I'm feeling a lot better. I know I still have a little ways to go, but I'm definitely feeling the improvement, so grateful for that. Before the 24-hour mark, I was feeling great. Here's my happy little baby. Subscribe if you would like to stay posted on all things us.